r/Askreddit by Reddit and chill. What screams I'm attracted to you? I'll talk with you awkwardly and be nervous around you, not knowing what to say. Deal. Texting them even though the chat died about 20 times. I had a question I thought she could answer for me, but then I found the answer to my question. Still message her my question. Lol. When the person creates situations to be near you, they use any excuse to brush against your arm or fingers when you're in close proximity. Or stab them in the chest and send your regards. Looking a bit stupid by laughing at everything the person says even if it is not funny at all. Now I know why my classmate always laughs at my teacher's unfunny jokes. When they do something that's not really up their alley and in a less than convenient location. Just to spend time with you. Like a dark alley. Edit. Thank X2. When you're just being you, whether that's eating, playing a game, enthusing about something, or even just sitting there, and they look over at you with the softest gaze and a little smile. That's the purest form of love right there. Eye contact. Lingering stares. When people stare at me I get instantly uncomfortable and presume I have food on my face. When you're trying to take a bath in your bathtub and she says I see you don't have a lifeguard here at your beach. This isn't the beach. It's a bathtub. Me when I'm drunk. If I heard that at a party, I'd be both terrified and flattered. When a girl keeps touching your arm when having a conversation with you. What if she's read this post and touches my arm just to troll me and then I act on that and ask her out and she rejects me? Eyes never lie. And hips don't either. But feet on the other hand. There was someone who I used to work with that was super into me and I was them. Let me give you the rundown of how hopeless I am romantically and all the cues I missed. 1. Would always stand a bit too close and on occasion rub up on me a little. 2. Always interested in how things are in my personal life and made an effort to get to know my hobbies. 3. Laughed at all my god awful cringe fest of jokes and joined in. 4. Gave me nice shoulder rub occasionally. 5. Invited me out to coffee, which I went to. Loved a good cafe. 6. Invited me round theirs for dinner, which I went to. Damn good food. 7. Straight up glue themselves to me on a night out dancing. She made a not so subtle hint that I'm clueless and I was like ooh oh yeah that all makes sense. 6. Invited me round theirs for dinner, which I went to. Damn good food. Oh no. You went on a date without realizing it. I'm so sorry for both of you. Close eye contact. Mirroring the other person's movement. Leaning in close. Playing with hair or lips. Standing with body and feet faced toward that specific person, if in a group. Agreeing everything you say. Talking to you on topics you'd know I would agree on. Sending you PMs. The sudden need to try to fix her hair when she sees you. A lot of women do this. They'll get really fidgety with their hair. Oftentimes. Actually didn't realize I did this until I just read that. Now that I think about it. I definitely do that literally every time I see a guy I like. I am so bad with these cues. Someone would literally have to scream it at me. I'm attracted to you. A huge erection. You know. I always wanted to do that joke when a girl asked, do you have a ruler in your pants or is someone happy to see me, and I'd whip out a ruler, say I've got a ruler in my pants. Unfortunately I've never had the opportunity for obvious reasons. I also don't even own a ruler. When she just gave birth to your third kid. Edit. No. I do not have a wife. I did not have a kid. Don't congratulate me. Y'all. Oh yeah. Totally. Go to be the third kid. Any less and she's basically dead to me. I used to give a girl a grade below me in HS. A ride home every day. I thought it was cause she needed a ride and we were friends, so why not? 20 plus years later. We meet up and she says you dumb this. I kept asking you to take me home so you'd duck me before my parents got home from work. So I ducked her 20 years later for a few years to make up for it. Success kid achievement unlocked. When someone says ooh what person 1 likes, person 2 And they say no EWW, that's disgusting EWW. I've found that usually the person saying that two people like each other usually likes one of those people. When she stares in awe when you're kicking ass on a pinball machine. My wife 36 years ago. That's cute. If she does some, many, or even all of the following. 1. She constantly looks and glances at you. Usually she does this to also see if you are looking at her. 2. She laughs at your jokes. No matter how stupid and or lame they are. 3. She touches you for no reason at all. 4. She holds her gaze for a longer period of time and smiles at you very often. 5. She tries to stay within close physical proximity of you. 6. She listens to what you say and asks you questions. At other times, she talks a lot and can't seem to stop herself to even take a deep breath and then move on. 7. She seems overly excited when she sees you. 8. She mirrors your body language and agrees with you a lot. These are some of the clues that, to me, screams I'm attracted to you. Holy shit. I think my wife is attracted to me. He fans his tail plumage in a spectacular display of patterns and colors. May not apply to your species. No girl I've ever met. I sometimes tell myself that maybe they too shy to say something. But then I see myself in photos and am reassured that it's me, not them. You guys, when in social groups and you laugh, you will always first look at the person whose opinion you value most. Pay attention and use your knowledge responsibly. Guys, recent experiences have taught me to rethink the staring theory. Sometimes women just stare because they looked at you and something else got triggered in their brain and implying that they forgot to lift their eyes off you. Happens all the time. Also, if we're new or not properly adjusted to a setting, we get the feeling of being stared at. Happens more to people with anxiety. People who need companionship more compared to well-adjusted, self-satisfied people. When they over-interested in what you have to say when they don't need to be over a longer period. Sometimes just a look can give it away. Especially if alcohol is involved. When the girl is too afraid to talk to me but she will stare at me, and when I catch her staring she turns away. Edit. While most upvoted comment is about girls staring at me, thanks Reddit. I've had this, but the girl keeps staring. Everything this one girl did to me which suddenly hit me like a damn truck years later, and I wanted to crawl into a hole. Ducking idiot. Oh god, I feel this. Me age 18. In a group chat about a house party. Me. Now host, I don't have a +1. Cute girl I'm into. I'll be your +1 kind. Me. How, I think you're already invited, or something along those lines. Cute girl I'm into. Colon. The emoticons are canon. The host later told me how hilarious it was that I totally shut her down like that. I laughed along, but inside I was screaming. Had a lady friend of the past 5 years walk up to me and straight up say, "Hey, I'm single now. We're having dinner tonight." Update. Did not expect this to blow up like it did. So first of all, thanks kind stranger for the silver. Night is going great. Just taking our time. Talking and enjoying each other's company. Had run out to start the truck and get the heat going while the lady talked with another couple we knew at the restaurant. Temperature dropped here recently, so it's chilly. So sorry for not pointing that out. Phone had been left in my vehicle. Talking about going back to watch some movies at my place and just hanging out. Outcome. Just woke back up. It's now 3 AM here, good times were had. We talked for a bit earlier and agreed to see where this goes from here. We'll definitely be spending more time with her. She's something special. Going to climb back into bed and get some much needed rest with the lady. Well, duck. Had a friend I only see occasionally say something similar to me last night after a few beers, but seems like I may have dropped the ball as I didn't respond in an "oh really, tell me more" kind of way. Shall chalk it up to being an idiot and move on. So, I see a lot of girls attracted to, but how do I tell if a guy likes me? Asking for a friend. Done. If he's shy he won't show any sign at all except staring unless you go talk to him. But if he's not shy he will always try to make you laugh. Text you every time he gets the chance and compliment you sometimes. I don't know man, you can't really tell. See. Yowta be link. It's the casually explained thing, isn't it? Edit, it's the casually explained thing. If you catch them looking at you and doing that thing where they bite their bottom lip. I think I have a crush on my phone. Duck. Touching your arms or body whenever they can. Trying to look at your reactions and Kyo looking at you even if you stop talking to them. They will laugh at all your awful jokes. I'm 19 and there's this 24-year-old girl I've been talking to. We're great friends and I have a huge crush on her, but I'm pretty good at keeping my cool around people I like for the most part. At least on the outside, because I scream on the inside. But she always laughs really hard at all of my horrible jokes. At work we're always talking and most of the people think we're flirting too much. I definitely am on the down low. But I'm pretty sure she's not. She always tells me how awkward she is with guys she likes, and whenever a good looking guy comes in she always says something to me about it and she gets all squirmy. There's one guy she kept talking about and then she found out he was 21 and then she said she got over him cause she couldn't imagine liking someone that much younger than her. While I've seen multiple signs that would normally make me think she likes me, the fact she doesn't like younger guys makes me pretty sure she doesn't. So I guess my answer is there isn't a way to know for sure because there are signs all over that she likes me, but I have a strong feeling she doesn't and she is just really comfortable being my friend. TLDR. I like girl. She might like me. Still don't think girl like me. Stuff confusing. Why waste time say lot word when few word do trick? If she's a good friend and you trust her, then I will bring it up and just ask her if she feels the same way. Just don't be pushy. Accept whatever her answer is. And it'll be fine. I've been in a similar situation where I was attracted to a friend and couldn't tell if she reciprocated because despite her doing a lot of the typical I'm attracted to you things, I didn't figure I was her type. I'm a cynical, dry humor white death metal musician with long hair and all that. She's a modest, cheery fun girl that loves anime and folk music. Polar opposites in terms of looks and general demeanor. Basically, in the end, I got tired of not knowing and worrying about it. So I just texted her and explained how I felt and asked if she felt the same way or not. She wasn't interested after all. But we're still best friends and still hang out whenever we have time. I don't feel like I'm missing out on anything just because we're not a couple. And it's reassuring to know we're both mature enough to have that somewhat awkward conversation without it causing problems for us as friends. It just causes more stress in the long run to keep wondering about it than to ask her. Yeah? For me, when he talks to you more than anyone else and tries to be friends with you and make you laugh, then one night in late January he tells you he likes you and you make a big deal of it and make him feel like shit. Then you drag it out for the rest of the month and eventually your friend forces you to apologize. Then he gets a girlfriend that's way better than you and he genuinely really likes her much more than you and you get jealous and try to get him to like you again by pulling your cute shit. Clodo, you manipulative shit, I ducking hate you. And might be a small bit specific so I don't know about other guys. Bad day. I saw this and thought of you texts. I really need to stop coming back to these threads. Right before my husband and I started dating, he was giving me a ride home one afternoon. I was about to thank him for the ride and say goodbye and he just blurted out, I really want to sleep with you. Married 3 years at the end of December. I think he likes me. Bashfulness with a determination to get through it. When they ask if you want to see their Bionicle collection, look out if they do a weird looking dance in front of you. Apparently, it's called a mating ritual. I invited my now wife to be to a soccer game I was going to watch with my friends at a bar on TV. Because I wasn't sure she liked me and I wanted to break the first barrier because I didn't know her that well. She accepted with smiles. And I haven't seen her watch a single sports related anything since then. I can only speak for myself. Looking at a person, not speaking to them in 4 years, daydreaming, then after years trying to build up any contact, immediately being friend-zoned. Cut out the middle stuff and realize all they know is they saw a random person occasionally looking at them for 4 years. If it even registered at all. Not saying that to be blunt or mean cause I've been there too, but realize you either gotta put more work in, or focus your energy on other things like hobbies that enhance your life. Though it's funny sad when it happens the other way. You find out someone likes you and all you remember is the last few months of them looking at you with a blank deer in the headlights type stare every time you see. Like, I'm sure you're nice and I'm trying hard to fantasize about you too and get that fluttery feeling going, but it's not working lol. Ducking like and subscribe.